dating, sexing, talking.
Yay!
Every man watching right now is freaking out. Like, talking is like swallowing razor blades. Like, if you say, we're going to have an exercise to talk every night, he just went to death row.
You did not say that.
I did so.
Oh my goodness. That is the worst thing you've ever said.
I know men. Men don't, let's talk. Oh, shoot. Right?
Death row,
Yeah, but see,
that's horrible.
you got it a little backwards. See, the way I tease men, I do men's conference, I say, listen, guys, what would you do to have better and more sex?
Thank you.
Anything.
And that's what they say, anything. I say, okay, then what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to do a feelings exercise, and I'm going to show you how to nurture your wife. If you do those two things every day, you get more and better sex. Now they're in.
They go.
Okay?
Talk to me.
Because, see, there's a particular system that women have.
Yes.
See, they are aroused by what I call...
Okay, let's not talk like I'm not here. Okay.
But I didn't want to just put it
Okay.
you, just not you in the box.
I know.
want all women
Yeah, thank
have
you.
a system that is what it is.
That's correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you can
It's a
utilize it or
good
not. It's a good
system.
system. And they are aroused, and you can tell me, Christy, if I'm correct, by emotional proximity. How close are you to Mark's heart? When you're close to his heart, your body's like ready.
That's correct.
Right?
Yes.
Okay, now see, men are aroused by visual proximity. She just has to be in the same room. Okay,
Yes.
so guys have to get really good at keeping emotional proximity happening. Okay, when that happens, they'll have more sex.
Okay, but what can,
So they can-
we
they
do
can
as
talk about that.
wives to encourage you guys to want to be close to our hearts and to want to talk to us?
Well, you have to be honest. I mean, if a guy knows this is really the way it is, then he'll work with you. But if he thinks like, okay, I'm going to talk to you and it doesn't really mean anything, then he gets confused. Like, talk to me, and then we're still not going to have sex. And so, like, for him, it's like, I know this sounds really bad. That's a high priority, okay? And I'm not saying that's why you do it only. But if a man can get to share his heart with you on a regular basis, it's really good for him. It helps us de-stress. It helps us to have a friend.
Oh,
It helps us to have a
definitely.
teammate. And then what happens is, of course, the physical part happens a lot better. But I don't know that you can really encourage them. It's probably just me and Dave to talk. So listen, you need to share your heart with your wives, because if you don't, you're not going to get sex. Okay, it's that simple. All right? Learn how to open up and learn to let her open up. And if she can be heard, that is arousing to her. Do you know what I'm
Yes.
saying?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like if you're really sharing and I'm listening, that like is, that's
Oh,
good
and
stuff.
if you ask a question, woo,
Well, suppose I ask you like, well, did that make you feel this way or this way? Oh my God, if I can ask her like two separate feelings that she could be feeling, I'm a genius.
Okay.
You're
Okay.
amazing.
Okay. That's why the exercises are important, right? Because they help us guys. We're a little slower getting into the talking side. You got some help because I don't know what to feel. I don't know what to.
It's just
you
a
don't want to
skill.
go there, but
It's
there's
just a skill.
You can develop it, right?
Absolutely, you can become a black belt.
Black
I mean,
belt
yeah.
in
See,
talking.
I
guys.
developed the feelings exercise for me
Okay.
because I didn't know how a feeling from anything, but now I'm really good at it.
You're good at it.
I know,
but
but
people
I-
say, hold on, he's a counselor. You can get good. What if I'm a mechanic? Whatever. I got greasy hands. I'm supposed to talk and feel. Like, how do we help a guy like that?
Oh, well, it's in the book. I mean, they practice doing it. They do 2 a day, and within a couple months, they're really better than their wives. Okay, any guy can get good at this stuff, and your wife is generally a safe person, so you can let down and do that with.
Yeah.
And it really does work, and it makes you feel better because when it's kind of like you have the oil and you're putting it in the engine, all of a sudden the engine starts.
Run smooth.
Yeah.
Oh, put
Okay.
the oil in the engine, man, by talking, and the engine runs
Okay,
smoother.
I'm feeling like
Yeah, yeah.
everything is a manipulation for sex.
No, you asked how to get him started.
Okay.
And once he gets started, then he wants intimacy too. See, what happens is desire follows discipline, okay? I'm not going to desire emotional intimacy with you unless I already am starting to do that, okay? So you asked how to start him. Start him with, hey, if you can get to know me and connect with me, then we're going to
Then
probably...
I feel closer
yes,
to
I
you.
feel closer to you, this is going to happen. And then he's going to learn not only that it equals a better physical relationship, but like, hey, I like this heart-to-heart stuff.
Okay,
I
now-
like this stuff. And then he gets kind of like where he likes it.
Yeah.
Okay, you did the exercises. You have friends who did the exercise. In fact, your friends were so blown away by the difference it made in the relationship, and they've been married a long time when they
Yeah.
started, that they wanted to get the book for everybody.
Yeah, we ended up getting 4,000 copies of Doug's book and making it
That's
available
terrific.
to people, because there's so many people can be helped by learning these disciplines, these exercises. They really work.
They really do
Like, you
work.
need the book. I mean, you really do. I don't
Okay.
buy 4,000 books for nothing, right?
Okay, but some of the exercises said literally getting like pen and pencil, and a paper and writing things down. And I've got to tell you, if I brought that to my husband, he would be like, no, I'm not going to school.
I had a friend of mine who, I forget where I was. I think it was, I I can't remember where it was, but she said, you know, I had the book. Oh, it was a radio show. Oh, and she's the host, and she had the book out to read. So but her husband picked it up and went into the bathroom, and he was reading it. And he comes into the bedroom and he looks into her eyes, and he starts telling her positive things because one of the exercises is a flooding exercise.
Right.
She goes, "What are you doing?" I go, "I'm doing what's in the book." And she goes, "This is amazing." So she had me on her show. But they're simple exercises that really do work, and they're very powerful because, like, one of the exercises is memory lane. So many of us remember the bad stuff,
Right.
but how often do we practice the good memories?
things.
And so memory lane is every day I give you a positive memory that you and I have had together.
Isn't that great?
Oh, I
And
like that.
Yeah.
I do. I like that.
It
Walk
works,
down
see?
memory lane with me instantly.
Ooh, right there.
It does, and it touches me. And you know what,
You
Doug?
just like came alive as a woman. It's
Exactly.
like, wow, talk about me and my past. It's wonderful.
You did, 'cause you grabbed one of my heartstrings.
Okay.
And I like anything that pulls on my heartstrings. And I think the key thing is the fact that a little goes a long way. It's only
Absolutely.
10 minutes.
Exactly.
What on earth would that hurt to try to see if that actually takes maybe what is a good relationship to an incredible
Absolutely.
relationship? Stay with us. There's something very specific we want to say just to the men and just to the women.